Hello and welcome to LociMania. Today we're going to speak about the differences of hexokinase and glucokinase. So hexokinase versus glucokinase. They are in the first reaction in the glycolysis, where we put a phosphate on the glucose. Why do we put a phosphate on glucose? Because we trap it in the cell, then it can't run out from the cell. Alright, decreased glucose, we have hexokinase that sequesters glucose in the tissue. So when we have decreased glucose, no insulin, we have hexokinase that sequesters glucose in the tissue. With increased glucose, glucose is stored in liver as glycogen. Hexokinase. It is in the most tissues except liver and pancreatic beta cells. We have lower Km, which gives us a higher affinity. The Vmax is also lowered, which gives us a decreased capacity. It is feedback inhibited by glucose 6-phosphate. So when it has put the phosphate on the glucose, it is inhibited. It is not induced by insulin as glucokinase. Let's see here, glucokinase. Glucokinase is in the liver and beta cells of the pancreas. It has a higher Km, hence a lower affinity. It has a higher Vmax, which gives us an increased capacity. It is induced by insulin, and it is associated with Moody. Moody is maturity onset diabetes of the young. So let's see some differences here between those two. Here we go. Hexokinase, most tissues, except liver and pancreatic beta cells. Glucokinase is in the liver and beta cells of pancreas. Higher Km, lower Km. Lower affinity, higher affinity. Higher Vmax, lower Vmax. Increased capacity, decreased capacity. It is induced by insulin. It is not induced by insulin. It is feedback inhibited by G6P, not feedback inhibited by G6P, and this is the only one that is associated with Moody, maturity onset of diabetes of the young. That was all. Thank you, and please come again.